Collective, it is me, Mystic Intellect. I am super excited to serve you guys on today. I just want to go ahead and pop in with the collective reading on what's in store for you guys for the next 24 hours. This is for every zodiac sign there is, okay? So all the way from, Aries all the way down to Pisces, okay? So if you are a water sign, air sign, fire, and earth, this is definitely for you, okay? All right, so yes, let's go ahead and get started. So, as you can clearly see, you guys, I am constantly changing things up because that's the Sag in me, okay, y'all? Please bear with me. I'm trying to tap into other areas of my life that involves healing, okay, for the mind, body, and spirit. And meditation videos, positive affirmation videos are something you will be seeing on my channel. So if you are definitely struggling with certain mindset, states that you're in, spirit is saying that positive affirmations really do help the mind, body, soul, especially when it comes to reprogramming your subconscious mind throughout the day. So if if you got some time on your hands, feel free to watch the positive affirmations video that I uploaded and the guided meditation video for stress and anxiety. That will truly help you guys out, and please let me know how it has affected you or positively impacted your world as you listen to it for at least 20 days or more. It doesn't matter how long, but they do say that, when you do constantly repeat something over and over again, it has a positive effect on your energy. It will show in your subconscious mind over time. So, but if it helps you the same day that you listen to it, please let me know as well. I really will appreciate it. Now let's go ahead and get started. Thank you, Spirit, for blessing me with the opportunity to read for the collective here. We're gonna do a love reading here to see what's going on in today's world in the next 24 hours for those who are in romantic connections or who are single or in a situationship, to see what is going on with you guys who are involved in these relationships, okay? Let's go ahead and get started here. What is the current energy, Spirit, for the collective of these next 24 hours when it comes to love, Spirit? So Spirit is talking about a fairy tale romance that's going to be feeling very, very exciting and adventurous, okay? There's a collective here that is actually dealing with the person right now. Things are looking so good. The energy feels very positive, and it also it's giving me the Seven of Cups energy, very dreamy, very hopeful, and very down for whatever type energy. It's showing me here that there's a lot of you guys who are definitely tapping into this emotional energy here, where you're like trying to open yourself up to this romantic connection because it feels right. It feels hopeful. You feel like, things could actually go somewhere with this person because they're giving you a lot of green lights, a lot of green flags. It does show here that you and this person could definitely have a lot of fun. So if there are carnivals, if there are events showing up in your area, don't be afraid to check those out. If you are single, please don't be afraid to date yourself during this time. Get very creative with your time and date yourself. Find out what's going on in the city. Find out what nearby states have going on. You don't have to stay in the same state. A lot of you guys have been searching for a reason to get out the house. You are the reason to get out the house. You don't have to have nobody to be with you. So make sure that over these next 24 hours, if you can plan something beautiful for yourself or with your romantic interest, to go out and do something really nice for yourself, or this week, because the next 24 hours could just be about planning for things like this to occur, okay? Next, we have playing the field. So there's a collective of you who are not really ready to settle down. A lot of you guys are having a lot of fun playing the field. Just be careful with your sexuality, okay? If a lot of, there's some of you guys who are very fluid, gender fluid. There's a lot of you guys who are into kinky shit, okay? And they're just saying, take care of yourself, protect yourself. And, if you're playing the field, set proper boundaries for yourself. 444 just showed up. Set proper and careful boundaries for yourself as you tap into this fluid energy, okay? You know, I'm not afraid to call it out. So don't get offended, you guys. I'm just calling out the energy for what it is, okay? Now, while there are some people who are not ready to settle down in this collective, there is a collective showing up here that, and I should just call this a collective reading. So if you guys see that I said what's in store for the next 24 hours, bump that. I'm going to just say this is a random love reading, okay? Because it looks like a timeless reading for me, for you guys, okay? So it looks like a lot of you guys are. So there is an energy here that's talking about a fairy tale romance occurring. Then there's the next energy that's talking about somebody playing the field. Somebody here doesn't want to settle down. They don't want to commit to one person, which is cool. Then we got this next energy that talks about settling in love here, okay? Settling in love here, and you probably even gave up on love. Spirit is saying, but they're just saying, please don't make any mistake. Don't settle for the second best. If you really want a particular type of person in your life, and the person that you're currently dealing with is like draining you, they're not really what you want, but you're just settling for them because you feel like that's all you can obtain or get at this current time. They're telling you to rewire your subconscious thinking when it comes to these romantic endeavors that you are trying to pursue. You don't need to settle. You do not need to settle. You have a lot to fucking offer in this world and in romance. And what you will not do on my watch is settle. And that's what Spirit wants you to know. So now I would say the overarching theme of these three energies is that Spirit wants you to know that you will all have a spiritual bond that will allow you to see yourself through the person that you do love and care about. Every person that you meet in this lifetime, right, will always be stepping stones for your future. Every person that you encounter will always have something. It will always be something about them that you see in them, that they may see in themselves through you, that is meant to open your eyes up to whatever it is the Spirit is trying to show you about this person, the lesson that's in it, okay? Then we have a game of conquest, okay? We got a new love that will try hard to win your heart. Be certain that it's just not a game, Spirit is saying. Sorry guys, so I had to take a call, but the overarching thing of this situation that I'm picking up in this collective is that there's a spiritual bond that a lot of you guys are encountering, okay? And you do see yourself with this person, okay? And it does show me here that someone new, whoever that you guys are dealing with this fairy tale romance card, someone new is going to try to win you over, okay? But when they do try to win you over, make sure that you guys don't repeat any patterns that could trigger mind game, that can trigger manipulation. We got to get out of this period of constantly having to fight and battle and play mind games and do this push and pull, hot and cold energy. It does not last. It's very manipulative, and it's just not healthy for anyone long term, because it creates a lot of bad habits. It creates uncertainty, and it creates low self-esteem in a lot of people who feel like something's just not obtainable when both parties actually feel the same way. So I do pick up in the energy here that a lot of you guys are definitely going to be encountering a connection that is going to trigger old wounds to come up, but also for you to address any patterns, bad habits, or habits that you just don't want to repeat anymore to happen again in your connection, okay? So let's go ahead and see what this energy is looking like for you guys over these next couple of weeks. What is the energy that's coming through, Spirit? Yeah, so lots of unexpected changes are getting ready to happen for many of you guys in this collective. I do see here with the Tower and the Judgment card, it does show that there's going to be a lesson here that a lot of you guys may need to learn. But the positive thing here is that you're going to be granted an opportunity that you've always been wanting here, okay? And it does show me here with these three major arcana showing up that this is a very serious time for you guys to evaluate what it is that you want and desire out of this particular person or out of your love life in general here. It does show that a lot of you guys have a lot of possibilities. A lot of you guys may even be juggling more than one love interest, or you could just be juggling work with love. 222 just showed up, by the way. It does show that you could be worried about money or taking a side gig to make extra money. So it is time to make a choice about just how much you entertain certain energy so that you can keep your finances in check along with your love life being in check, okay? But yeah, with this Nine of Cups energy, I do say that this is like a great card to have in a spread, because even if there are a lot of crazy, I don't want to say crazy, but it was because there's a lot of serious energy around this area of the spread. Like whatever it is that you're hoping for, you will obtain. Okay, you will be meeting a particular individual based on the current energy that is here right now. If you keep up whatever you're doing right now, everything looks to be fine. Now, we do have to speak on those who are possibly settling. And if you will know that this message is for you, because you will know and feel it in your energy that this person may not check off all the boxes and you have been trying to force the puzzle to fit. And Spirit is saying that now is not the time to be settling. Spirit, what's the message? What's the current energy with someone here that's settling right now, or feel like they may be settling or giving up on love? What's the current energy for those who may be feeling like they're giving up on love right now? Yeah, so Spirit is saying that like everything that so the reason why some of you guys are feeling like you're giving up on love is because a lot of you guys are workaholics. A lot of you guys are very smart, intellectual. A lot of you guys like to want to connect with somebody on an intellectual level, but a lot of people are just, operating from this lustful, physical, plane energy, and that's just not what you're interested in right now. Like you're looking for a connection that has a lot of depth to it, that has a lot of, that brings you a lot of clarity, okay? I see a breakthrough happening for those who are definitely thinking about giving up on love. It doesn't even have to feel, okay, so you can even be single right now and contemplating about an ex here. You could be contemplating about going to the past, but you know that your spirit guides will not let you. Some of you guys could even be wondering, like, will love ever come, because of just how busy my work schedule is. So it doesn't have to mean that you're currently with somebody right now that's making you settle, but it is showing here that, with the Devil card and the Four of Pentacles, that a lot of you guys are trying your hardest not to give into this temptation that could like really set you back, and it emotionally, okay? But it does show you overcoming with the Strength card, but it also shows a strengthening bond that has to have a lot of intellectual morals and principles attached to it. 505 just showed up. Yeah, this relationship has to have a lot of intellectual and moral principles attached to it, because if you don't prioritize that part, it looks like a lot of you guys that are hardworking, who wants a family, who wants to have a family, or wants to have children. It's like that's going to be something very important that comes up over these next couple of weeks here for a lot of you guys. So, some of you guys could already have children and be working very hard towards keeping that family dynamic strong, okay? And a lot of you guys may not even have the time or the energy here with the Empress card and the Eight of Cups to be entertaining, connections that just are going to be traumatizing for you guys, okay? Spirit, what message do you have for those who are just playing the field right now, who are not ready to settle down, but they know that, it might be coming, so they're just still interested in seeing what it is that could be coming their way? Yeah, so a lot of you guys could even be playing the field with an ex or a baby father or a baby mother. Some of you guys could still be entertaining an energy from your past here. It does show that you guys do miss something about somebody here. You're missing. And some of you guys could even be taking a break from love, but you're still interested in knowing when it will come once you do decide to want to settle down. See, now a lot of you guys have a lot of financial abundance here. A lot of you guys know what you're packing with. A lot of you guys even know that love is obtainable. You're just choosing not to entertain it because a lot of you guys are recovering from either a breakup or a situation that did not really in the way that you may have wanted it to. A lot of you guys are also completing cycles during this time, okay? A lot of you guys are also making different career changes and moves and trying to prosper, okay? Maybe there is a new relationship that you are considering, but it's like why would you risk all this freedom? Why would you risk the state of happiness and joy that you've experienced with this Six of Cups energy and invested in somebody who may or may not be the one for you. That's how some of you guys are thinking right now. But Spirit is saying, do not worry. With the King of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands, like a lot of you guys, like this may not work for everyone, but it's working for you right now. And it looks like a lot of you guys are making great plans for your life right now. You know, some of you guys may even be, some people around you may be thinking like you're playing games with them or that you're manipulating them, but in reality, like you're giving them those hints, like you're letting them know, like, I'm not ready. Like, I'm wanting to have fun, but I'm not ready to settle down right now because I have so much on my plate that I'm trying to pursue, but I'm also trying to take a break and relax and heal from whatever that's been going on in my life, you know. And they have to understand it, but to some people, they do feel like you playing with them in their emotions. So basically, Spirit is saying just be very clear with people who are definitely interested in something long term with you when you are not, because you don't want to string anybody along, but you also don't want that on your subconscious that you know, absolutely didn't know that this person was interested in you long term, but you just were just playing the field. You were still entertaining them sexually or maybe even emotionally, but it was just you getting a little bit of some play out of it, you know? So that's what's showing up here. Now, let me see what advice the Spirit have for those who are part of this fairy tale romance energy. Because I feel like a lot of you guys are going to be very happy. Yeah, a lot of you guys. So there's a connection here that is very enduring, okay? It does show a lot of passion and energy. Now, somebody here could be struggling right now at this time with finances. And, you know, a lot of you guys could be escaping. And I don't want to say escaping per se, but it looks like your mind has been on just trying to like be happy. I do see sexual intimacy here. I do see that some of you guys could even be trying to hold back a little bit because you don't want to invest so much and then feel like you're going to lose out in this connection. Some of you guys could be connected with an individual through work as well. And this person could have, this person looks like they could have some sort of authority in their workplace, or y'all could be working together and they have authority where they're at over just not just you, but just over wherever the company that you guys are at. Now that's just for a select few people. Now it does show me travel here. I feel like those of you who are dealing with somebody here that in a connection that do feel very magical and romantic, it does show that you guys are definitely needing to focus on making sure you are cutting whatever ties that there are, okay? Making sure that you guys are definitely getting, like, balancing money and education, making sure that you're prioritizing your mental health, your stability with this romantic connection. They're saying that a lot of you guys are dreamers. A lot of you guys can get very hyper focused on an individual that you are trying to get to know and pursue something with. So they're just basically letting you know to try not to overindulge yourself in a fairy tale that has not come to pass just yet. Like, they're just basically saying, like, take them for who they are and not what they could become or what this connection could become, because you don't want to create a situation in your head and then it is not absolutely what it like portrayed itself to be, if that makes sense. Spirit is not trying to shoot down your hopes and dreams for this connection. It just means that they want you to be very practical, but definitely like express interest in bringing things to fruition. Like, manifest this encounter to happen by being very progressive with your approach and hinting at things that you may want to happen between you and this individual here, okay? Because it does show me with the Three of Pentacles, you and this person working together towards something, or you know, maybe even trying to collaborate, but also keeping things very cordial until you guys find an appropriate time to make things official or make things very, you know, present, if that makes sense. Bringing whatever you've been thinking in your head about them to the surface, to reality, okay? So that's what I'm seeing here for the collective. Honestly, I did enjoy this energy, and I do feel like a lot of shifts are happening for a lot of people to realize their worth, to realize that everybody has a phase in their life that they are navigating through. And I'm gonna go ahead and leave you guys with a manifestation here to see what it is that Spirit want you guys to know. pertaining to love overall in this reading. Spirit, what's the message from Spirit pertaining to this collective? Yup. So like I said before, with the last quarter moon in Aquarius, they're telling you to reflect on your priorities during this time. Make sure you're not like overindulging, like not overextending or giving someone too much of your energy and focus and time. There is a saying that says wherever your mind goes, energy flows. So you think about yourself as a battery. You only have so much juice in your battery, right? So whatever energy that you entertain or that whatever person you think about all day long, they're taking your energy. Whether they know it or not, you're giving them whatever juice you only got left for the day to them. So try to balance out your priorities and give energy back to yourself. Pour energy back into yourself so that you don't find yourself drained and over entertaining an energy that has not manifested in current reality just yet. Okay? Release any blocks that you have, Spirit is saying. Focus on making sure that you are releasing blocks by cutting off people that don't serve you anymore. Making sure that you're meditating and focusing on your chakras, okay? And then it also talks about you going wild. So making sure that you are going after every dream, every opportunity that you have. Making sure that you are including this person in certain endeavors so that they can see multiple sides of you, not just the sex, not just the romance, not just the intimate romantic part, okay? And honor every feeling that you have. Don't be in denial about anything that a person shows you about them, good or bad, okay? So that's the message that I have for you guys. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. Make sure you tune in to whatever content that I do have so that you can stay on in the loop of whatever it is that could benefit you holistically, mind, body, soul, spirit wise, okay? All right. Thank you guys so much. My name is Mystic Intellect, and I hope you guys have a great rest of your day.